You know the drill.
So you qualified on current gen. Are you going to go for qualification for new gen?
That's the goal. So qualifying on current gen was my main goal. Once that was accomplished, qualifying on the new gen is the next goal. So then you have, double the opportunity in a sense. So yeah, that's kind of my primary focus right now.
But did
All-Star action is on the menu tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And this place is going crazy. Tonight, we bring you the dunk contest, the greatest aerial display the NBA has to offer.
Man, we've got so many great players in the dunk contest this year. Every one of them.
And the dunks these guys perform in games are incredible enough, guys. But I can't wait to see what they break out when they've actually had some time to choreograph and rehearse some of these dunks.
Oh, he posed. He did a little pose.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. He went with the pose, left hand pose right there, and then the throw down. Not the elite level that we're accustomed to, partner.
Second to the stage, looking to make an impression with his first dunk. He covered his eyes.
Yeah, he looked like he went to the human blindfold.
He covered his eyes.
Yeah, he went to the forearm blindfold.
Oh, my goodness.
And the 360 is actually about a 200 degree.
Yeah.
It wasn't a full three.
So it'll be Anthony Edwards here. Now our third contestant looking to move into first.
Oh, that was pretty nice. Just didn't have the power, though. If he could have gotten up on top of this ball, he threw it and then went underneath the goal while he was doing a little pirouette.
A little 360 double clutch.
And here we go with MP. Batting cleanup, he's looking to close out the first round of dunks with a bang.
The handle.
Lost the orange on that one.
Ouch.
Lost the orange.
Edwards got a close raise here with 3 plays. So it'll be Zion Williamson here. Back. And we get another now.
And he bounces and jumps right over. Long jump, high jump. Over 4 people.
That's good. You're jumping over 4 people. That's worth something.
Yeah, and you got a high jump and long jump here, Kevin.
Yeah, right.
That's the difficulty.
Yep.
A lot of ground to clear.
And he did it beautifully.
Very good job. Back to our second dunker. Let's see what he's got the second. Torque here, Clark.
Yeah, good torque. Good torque.
Yeah.
That time he didn't take it through his legs. He just kind of patted it.
He faked it.
Kind of like the fake behind the back pass. tapped it and then threw it down, and he lost a little elevation.
So it'll be Anthony Edwards here, the third dunker in the lineup. Crowd is ready. Here he comes. Well, it's great to see him get in like that, and it's a clean dunk. It's impressive enough. He's going to score well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he'll get good numbers.
Yes, he will. Yeah. Yes, he will. And here we go with MP. All right, Clark, he's up for his second dunk right here.
And, Kevin, I think he needs something really strong and good this time around. That first one was not memorable.
No, was it his best? But we all know with his athletic ability, he can go to a whole nother level.
Boy, I think he's looking into the goal here, Kevin. I mean, his head was rim high.
Good call.
Rim high. Look at this. Bounce it, catch it, and look at it while you punch it.
Williamson's got a very tight race here with three players all trying to come out. So it'll be Zion Williamson here. Well, he... Where'd that come from? Where did you get that?
You go through the legs or around the back here.
Through the legs.
Yeah, it was through the legs, spinning away.
Yeah, through the leg. Third go-around, second in the order. And so here we go. Good. The stuff between the legs, these guys love this, don't they?
Yeah, they do. It's a self-toss, and then you take it through the legs. I mean, you got to have tremendous coordination, bounce ability, and then timing.
Not easy.
Because you could be up there, and if the timing's not right, the
So it'll be Anthony Edwards here. He's the second from last and looking for a big finish. Dunk looks awfully familiar.
There's a good reason for that, partner. We already saw one exactly like that. We saw one exactly like it. You don't want to end the dunk contest with a dunk we've already seen.
And here we go with MP. Last up, final dunk of the night.
Not the best.
I can tell you didn't like it very much.
You know what? He did a nice little dipsy do there. He threw it, got it, self-toss, retrieval, and then he had a little hitch here, a little double clutch, took it to the... Oh, that's nasty now that I look at it in slow-mo, because he took it to the side.
And it's official at last. What a champion we have this year. Let's reveal the winner of the dunk contest, Zion Williamson.
Man, oh man, did he ever wreck the place. I don't know how he was able to pull off some of those dunks.
Me either, Clark. I mean, there aren't many guys on the planet with that kind of ability.
And it's been a joy to be here to witness some of the incredible dunks we've seen. Unbelievable athletes.
Any thoughts for other qualifiers on game day number one? Anybody that you're looking at as competition?
Well, the guy I matched with in the finals last year on New Gen Splash. Obviously, I'm excited because some of the current gen qualifiers with me, like Thomas qualified, Chris Evans qualified, G. Rusty, an incredible dude, qualified as well. So some definitely some good opponents. On New Gen right now, I will say I don't think I'm quite to the level I need to be. So, you know, Splash on New Gen right now is looking pretty good.
We talked to him the other week.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. MP out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Tatum, and it's Williamson in at the center.
And this has become one of the must-see events. It's obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Here's Young, and there's the drive. And they're running. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, you know, we know MP is a bit of a showman. When he gets to the rim, he's going to make the finish a fierce one.
And so Young will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 3. Young is double. Pass to Adebayo. Feeds it to Beal. 41 seconds left to play here in the first.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now. Putting up a goose egg, bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
A nice shot by Young.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the West All-Stars.
Three-pointer Lillard nailed from three-point land.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
And so the first quarter is in the books. West All-Stars lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got MP. Christian Wood is out there with Tatum. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Williamson in at the 5, down low.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Young outside. Booker with no one around. Off target with his 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference. You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Young passes to DeRozan. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Tatum. Pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Here's Young. Nice D from Lillard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Booker with it. Lillard picks him up. Passes it to Young. Now Adebayo. Back to Booker. Over MP. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Wood can't hit. Now the East All-Stars with it. 9-point game. Rosen dishes to Young. And here's Booker from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Williamson rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. MP finds Williamson. Wood trying to free himself up.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
MP passes to Tatum. Clock at 4. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Young will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 6. Adebayo kicks to Young. From downtown, and there's Booker on the assist by Young. Booker's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now the pass to Wood. Booker against MP. Williamson right side. Back to MP. Lillard from outside. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Outside DeRozan. On the wing, Booker. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And Adebayo throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Wood can't hit. And here are the East All-Stars. They've got a 10-0 run going. Young passes to Young. The second chance effort. Unable to get that one. Good D by Williamson. In the corner. Tatum with it. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now. Preparing before the pass or route.
And DeRozan kicks to Young. To the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Young.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the East. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the West All-Stars. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports. And the East with some changes. Bradley Beal's checked in for Jokic. Devin Booker comes in for Butler. And Trae Young subbed in for Leonard. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Wood, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Zion Williamson comes in for Antetokounmpo. Ingram, he's checked in for LeBron. And MP subbed in for Luka Doncic. Well, Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
They've got Young, Harden out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Curry, and it's Beal in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Here's MP. Count that one.
And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
Inside. Let's go. Wood with the block. And he stays with it. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Beal. Young comes in for Stephen Curry. And Middleton subbed in for James Harden. Irving's checked in for the West. MP dishes to Irving. And yes, it's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Young finds Booker. Good on the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Back to Williamson. The kick out to Irving. Clock at 6. MP passes to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
Middleton right side. Off target from three-point range. Here's MP. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Better than that.
Hey, right here.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Come on, focus. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. See you later, man.
get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Let's talk about your lineup. We've got Isaiah Thomas, we've got Vince Carter, we've got Grant Hill, we've got Carmelo Anthony, and AD. Now, which card performed the best for you and why?
I think overall, my best performers probably were Isaiah Thomas. Oh my goodness, Isaiah Thomas. And Carmelo Anthony. Melo shot him right out of that zone. I think Isaiah Thomas defensively as a point guard for me really led the way, and then Melo's offense in the pick and pop game was just lethal.
So what was your strategy?
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander loves getting to the rim. Last season, he led the league in drives per game by a wide margin. Matter of fact, he drove the most that we've ever seen since they started tracking the stat back in 2013. His blend of...
Like you.
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys having an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Dort. And the shot is long. Turner passes to MP. It's blocked. Pass to Favors. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Zero hesitation from Shai on that play.
MP against Dort to the middle. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Ogden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors. Sabonis grabs the ball. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. MP passes to Sabonis, and that one, good. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
MP is not going to let an open teammate go to waste. Did not hesitate in getting him the ball.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact. And that's what Shai does.
Outside Warren. MP looking around to the inside. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by MP. And that's now 6 points for Sabonis. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pokusevski, the pass to Roby. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the score by Miles Turner. Count it, good.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Here's Roby. Here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
MP against Dort. Here's Brogdon. Here's Sabonis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
MP passes to Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. MP, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 4-point game. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Brogdon finds MP. Buries the long-range jumper. And not to get too ahead of things, Greg, but MP will be facing a big decision this offseason as he heads to free agency.
And it's a bit strange how his contract was set up to allow that. Nevertheless, he'll be a big name on the market come summer.
And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers. Here's Dort. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP outside. Back to Brogdon. Indiana moving it around. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
And he sinks the second. There are so many entertainment options these days, Brent. The NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
MP against Favors. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
And most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
The Pacers making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. The drive by MP. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Pokusevski. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, here's Dort. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
MP kicks to Warren. Brogdon the pass to MP. Sabonis trying to get open. MP, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pokusevski the pass to Dort. Here's Pokusevski. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Now, here's Brogdon. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Washington.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Count that one for Dort.
Man, if this offense can get Luguentz Dort to become a reliable option, it's going to open some stuff up.
MP passes to Sabonis. The 3 from MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. MP's got 11 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Favors, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
Some changes for Indiana. Goga Bitadze comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's LeVert in for Warren. Here's MP. Yep, that one goes.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw good, MP.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
Passes to Jerome. Back to Favors. Tries again, and it's blocked. There's Bitadze. He's coming off a 19-point game against Washington.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Now, here's Brogdon. They lead by 4. Shot clock at 5. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Jerome. Good D by Brogdon.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Good. And it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Giddey. He dishes it to Favors. Here's Jerome. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this. LeVert grabs the miss. Pacers leading by 9. MP passes to Boucher. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
MP outside. Pass to Bitadze. Cuts off the pass. Here's Giddey. The layup off target. Indiana's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Here's Jerome. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And good that time.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. There's Bitadze. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Brissett has checked in for Indiana. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Maledon's checked in. Now, here's Maledon. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Lets it go with a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so, MV will bring it up for Indiana. They lead by 4. And there's the pass to Bitadze. Bucket is good.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. The 3 from MP. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Jerome. Misses in close.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Back to MP. With 1 on the clock, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Indiana in control with a 9-point lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Indiana, we've got Jeremy Lamb, MP out there with LeVert, and it's Brissett in at the power forward. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Wizards was tremendous. He finished with 52 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from favorites. Indiana's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Now, here's MP. 20 points for him. To the middle, and Derek Favors with the slam.
And for over a decade in the league, Derek Favors not known as a scorer, but boy, having a monster night.
And here is MP. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. Now, here's MP. 2 points. That one goes.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Now, here's Maledon. He's guarded closely. Five to shoot. Jerome passes to Maledon. From deep three-point range, LeVert grabs the miss. Pacers leading by 8. And a wide-open look for Lamb. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Jerome. Passes it to Maledon. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Maledon's got his 3rd basket of the night. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. MP passes to Turner. Over Maledon. The shot by Turner no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Maledon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Thunder have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Well, as a rookie, Teo Maledon got his chances, Brent. There's a lot to like about him.
Well, the conditions around the team that drafted him certainly allowed him to get some minutes. It's a team exploring a lot of young talent, and so the opportunity was there for him to get out on the floor, earn some minutes. And the best part about that, Kevin, is the understanding of, look, after this season's over, I know what worked, and I certainly know what didn't. So let me work on my weaknesses and come back better next year.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, following the three-point attempt by MP. Here's Dort. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to MP. Sabonis inside. He's got 8. He had a nice open look right there. Warren's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, just working on extending that range, T.J. Warren in the offseason, wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Sabonis trying to get open. Warren, good. Warren's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lamb. Pacers leading by 11. MP outside. Here's Sabonis. The shot off that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. To the inside. Roby. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. MP right side. To the paint. And Warren with the basket on the assist by MP. Warren's got 9.
T.J. Warren is a born scorer. That's his role, and he's aggressive with it.
Roby the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Pass to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Roby. Inside. Aladon. Another shot. No good on that one. Good defense by MP. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Teardrop shot. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Here's MP. He takes it in. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Aladon passes to Pokusevski, and he comes up with the deuce. Pokusevski's got his first 2 points. Indiana leading by 15. MP with it. He's got 26 and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Here's Brogdon. The Thunder making the shot. MP outside. Back to Brogdon. MP outside. Shoots it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Giddey, no good. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Washington Wizards. And that one's good, Brogdon. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 16-6 run.
And getting out on the run, MP doing a great job of finishing on the break.
Thunder trailing by 18. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Sabonis. And Boucher sends it back. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Six to shoot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. And the basket is good. 32 points for MP.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
MP passes to Brogdon. Back to MP. To the paint. And he gets the bucket. MP's got 34.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Passes it to Dort. Brogdon against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Brogdon. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. MP finds Boucher. There's Bitadze. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Trying to end the drought. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. The Thunder have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And that one misses. Some changes for Indiana. MV getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort are the guards. Then there's Favors, and it's Roby in at the 4. And Brent the Wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021. The play-in tournament really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Here's Sabonis. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Pokusevski. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Indiana. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. MP, good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. Here's Favors. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I love the attacking mentality of MP. When he drives with purpose, it really puts the pressure on the D.
He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Dort passes to Pokusevski. Back to Dort. 5 on the clock. The Pacers pull it in. Warren's got rebound. number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. Sabonis trying to get open. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Turner covering, and that one drops.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Dishes to Favors. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Favors has got 20.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Warren the pass to MP. Indiana moving it around. Down low. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Thunder going the other way now. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper. Well, he's earned it with his play.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
The Pacers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. Melodon's checked in for the Thunder. Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Thunder trailing by 21. Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turn it into a great shutdown defender.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And one thing Favors always brings to the table is the threat of a double-double. Night in and night out, he makes an impact with his play inside.
Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers leading by 19. MP up top. He's covered by Favors. MP kicks to LeVert. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to LeVert. Indiana needs to get a shot off. MP, no good. Boucher with the steal. It's rebounded by Giddey.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
The dish to Favors. Count that one. Favors has got 12 now in this quarter.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Brissett passes to Boucher, kicks it out to MP. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. From past the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Favors at the elbow. And Boucher sends it back. Pass to Brissett. Off with the layup. Thunder trailing by 17. The pass to Giddey. He dishes it to Williams. Craig pulls it in. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Boucher. MP outside. Pass to Brissett. Misses from short range. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Giddey. Levert defending, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP outside. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Jerome, no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And so it's Indiana. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Levert out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's MP. And it's Bitadze in at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the rejection by Favors.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
Williams trying to break free. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. MP kicks to Levert. Back to MP. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Derek Favors.
And this is where MP's raw talent and toughness really stand out. Attacking in the painted area.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. Thunder trailing by 17. Here's Giddey. Outside Favors. Pass to Giddey. A 3-ball. Hands it from downtown.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Dort against Boucher. It goes out of bounds. That one off Levert. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Giddey. And that one hits back iron.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
MP, no good. Thunder trailing by 14. Uncovered. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
This is an area where Lou Dort is trying to become more effective as a playmaker.
MP outside. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Jerome passes to Williams. The pass to Jerome. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giddey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one. Okashevsky's checked in for Williams. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Indiana leading by 12. MP outside. He goes up again, and it's laid in by Boucher. Boucher's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Jerome. Turner covering. To the inside. Giddey the pass to Favors. And it's in there. Favors has got 16 here in the second half.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's Giddey. He's guarded by Brogdon. Passes it to Pokusevski. Dishes it to Favors. And he banks in the layup. Favors has got 32 points in the game.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
MP kicks to Brogdon. Shots good by Boucher. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Favors passes to Dort. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 40 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Pass to Giddey. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
MP never bashful about showing off some of the moves he's been working on in the offseason.
Jerome passes to Pokusevski. Here's Giddey. Softly drops in the floater.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
It's Turner, high post. Great D that time from Favors. Thunder trailing by 12. Here's Giddey. A beautiful reverse layup. Giddey's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now, here's MP. D right on him. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by MP.
He believes in his ability to beat the defense. MP with a quick step there.
Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Down low, here's Giddey. And the rejection by MP.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. It's stolen by Dort. From 8. He's off on that one.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Offensive rebound. MP passes to Brogdon. Back to MP. Into the lane.
Defense had no chance to get in his way, and I couldn't blame him. MP way up that time.
Brogdon against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Dort. It's deflected.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Warren kicks to MP. To the paint. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Passes it to Roby. Going inside. It's good.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's MP. Kept alive. Back to Turner. Goes back up. No good on that one. Thunder trailing by 14. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. Shoots over Brogdon. And too long on the shot. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. MP outside. Pass to Turner. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
There's the pass to Turner. Outside Warren. MP outside. Inside. And stolen by Favors. One-on-one here. Here's Dort. That shot off. Good D by Brogdon. Pacers leading by 16. Here's MP. And the shot goes down. MP's got 48.
Good energy from MP as he gets down low into the paint. And he doesn't let the defense keep him from getting that one off.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Favors against Turner. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go.
And Gilgeous-Alexander up there. So dynamic as a finisher.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Thunder trailing by 18. Up top, Dort. Covered by MP. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Pokusevski, the pass to Roby. 5 on the clock. Here's Favors. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pacers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And the basket by MP.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Passes it to Dort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
The first one falls. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
So, MP, you played a lot of minutes in a game that was well in hand early on. Now, what do you say to those who think you'll wear down before the playoffs playing unnecessary minutes?
No, coach has a reason for everything he does, so if I'm getting minutes, it's not gratuitous.
Now, MP, you don't think you should have been pulled sooner now, do you?
I don't know. I don't question coach like that. He does his job. Look, I do mine, and that allows us both to excel. Plus, we got the win, so I'm not going to second-guess that at all.
there. How are you? You know the drill.